right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sap.
Welcome back, everyone. That guy got rocked.
He was in the bathtub.
That guy got it bad. Let's let's go check out this case.
A man like you always uses a battle of wits because it's unarmed. That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
I am a decent guy.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She's suffering enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Here we are.
Detectives, over here.
Everyone looks a little too casual.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
There's dude's hat.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body.
I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Life and fire.
Patterson has life insurance.
That's not a good start.
We can notify next of kin.
Lester Patterson. It's Pattison. Sorry. Reading, not my specialty. He has like $2 to his name. Yeah. He got rocked. Yeah. Yeah, pretty gross.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the incident. I'll know intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Like a jousting lance. Whoa. That's like 25, 30 feet.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Looks more than that. All right. What else we got?
That's what I think I've seen it all.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
That looks inconsistent. like he was stabbed or something. Something's not adding up.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Yeah, everything's a little weird. Let's go talk to
It's all
her.
yours, Detective.
Miss Perry,
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
And what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Okay.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Okay. She doesn't look like she's not telling the truth.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Alright, that was a little short. I doubt her on that one. Here we go. My intuition skills.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the road. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
I don't believe him. There's more to that story.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Okay. I'm gonna have to drag information out of this guy, apparently.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Okay, I think that's true, but there's more to the story, obviously.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Okay.
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Yeah, missed that
Thanks
one.
for your help, Lynch. With parole.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Oh, okay. Here's a newspaper. Let's take a look. Maybe that's more to that story we've been reading.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
He's promising some mental breakthroughs with his heroin addictions. Excellent. All right. Looks like I need to phone next of kin here. Where's the phone? I'm an idiot.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Yeah, we did. Anything else we need to see here? Anything else outside? Oh. What is this? Uh-huh. Interesting. Very interesting.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
So you say.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Agreed. Tech services. Check that knife, buddy. Tech services. All right. I think we've got all we're going to get here.
We've got to track down that Lincoln, Phelps. We find the car, and then we nail the driver.
All right. You think it's that obvious, huh? Okay. Well, let's get on with it then. Oops.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps.
Yeah, no
I
shit.
don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
I walked right through the crime scene.
Check that.
All right, Corner. I get it. All right, off to the Pattison. No, let's go to visit Shelton.
Lucky break getting a partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
You're not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Stefan?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be dumb.
How did I get here? All right, we're going the wrong way. Police work coming through. Look out.
son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Here we go. Whoa.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Trying.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Oh!
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Oh, I missed! He's getting away. Alright. I have to do that again. Holy cow, that was some horrible driving.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Don't let that asshole get away.
He's not exactly stopping.
All right, I give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
That was a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton.
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you...
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happened.
Okay.
Agreed.
You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
The Pattison residence. Pattison residence. Here we go.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Pattison.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Yeah, we shall. Let's have a chat.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
No.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
All right. Lorna, let's ask about your hit-and-run incident that your husband got killed.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Good Lord. Couldn't even look me in the eyes. You're just flat lying. Let's use intuition. What did everyone else pick? What did you guys pick?
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
I'm getting half-truths here. This is great.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Good Lord. Come on. Ask the community. What did you guys typically pick? Yeah, you're doubting it too. Come on.
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake.
Hey now.
That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Indubitably. All right, let's go. Oh, I need to phone in something. Let's do that real quick.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thank you.
All right.
He drove me up to Mojave.
See what else we found out. The coroner found out about the autopsy. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, that was weird. Very nice of him to get out of his seat and let me in.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
Found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Booyah. Wow. Okay.
Hey, fuck you!
Okay. So there's that. My fan club right there. All right. We're turning on the horn. Get out of the way. All right. Let's get these guys arrested.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how he had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
you
with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Too late, Sabo.
Hey, man.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
This guy's fast.
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
I am the police.
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now. Put your weapons down and your...
Help me!
We got him.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
I just blew that dude's head off. Oh, man. Dirty case.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Heck yeah. Sharp elbows, baby. How do we do? 4 stars. Distinguished. Got 8 of the 9 clues. 7 of the 8 questions correct. Some city damage. I'm pretty good at that. There we go, folks. On to the next case. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. See ya.